Once upon a time, in a quiet valley wrapped in mist, there lived a kind girl named Leora. She was known throughout her village for two things: her warm laugh and her magical golden lantern. The lantern wasn't ordinary. It glowed softly at night, without oil, without fire. Her grandmother had given it to her with a whisper. This lantern shines only for those who carry kindness in their hearts. Leora used the lantern to help villagers find their way home when storms came, or when the forest grew too dark. But one autumn evening, something strange happened. The lantern's light began to fade. First to a dim shimmer, then to nothing at all. Leora shook it, polished it, even sang to it, but the glow was gone. She went to the village elder, who stroked his silver beard and said, "When the golden lantern goes dark, it means a piece of kindness has been hidden away. You must find the moon fox. Only it can lead you to the lost light." So Leora packed a small satchel with bread, berries, and a woolen cloak. She set out under the silver moon. Deep in the forest, the wind whispered secrets through the trees. Leora followed a trail of glowing mushrooms until she saw a pair of golden eyes shining in the dark. It was the moon fox, a beautiful white fox with fur that shimmered like starlight. "I know why you've come," said the fox, its voice soft as wind. "Your kindness has been stolen by a shadow." "How can kindness be stolen?" Leora asked. "When someone feels forgotten, kindness can hide itself," said the fox. "We must travel to the Lake of Echoes. There, the shadow will appear." They reached the lake just before dawn. The water was perfectly still, like a giant mirror. Leora saw her reflection, but something was missing. Her reflection held the lantern, but inside it was a small, swirling shadow. Suddenly, the shadow rose from the water, forming the shape of a dark creature with glowing red eyes. "Why did you leave me behind?" it hissed. Leora gasped. The voice was familiar. It belonged to Mira, her childhood friend. Leora remembered. A year ago, she had promised to visit Mira in the next village, but she never went. Mira had felt forgotten, and from that pain, a shadow had grown. "I never meant to forget you," Leora whispered, tears in her eyes. "I'm sorry." The shadow trembled. The moon fox stepped closer. "Kindness returns when you make things right," it said. Leora cupped her hands over the shadow and whispered. The shadow dissolved like mist in the sunlight, and the lantern in her hand began to glow once more, brighter than ever before. The moon fox led Leora back through the forest. When she returned to the village, the golden lantern shone so brightly that it lit every corner of the valley. Leora sent a letter to Mira, and soon after, Mira came to visit. They laughed under the same stars they had loved as children. From then on, whenever someone in the village felt forgotten or lonely, Leora and Mira carried the golden lantern together to remind everyone that kindness never truly disappears. Sometimes it just needs to be found again. And the moon fox, it was said that on clear nights, you could still see its white tail glowing near the forest edge, keeping watch.